Hello, Floke.
Elodie.
We are now in a very nice place, which is Swaziland
South,
country.
South Africa. And we
Yes,
are looking really for the good answers of the right questions.
yes,
And to get the right answers, it's very important that we will do them with this connection in the source, with this connection with Mother Earth, and this connection of spirit. And everything we are looking for, it's already in us. So,
yes. And it's funny because I always also keep in mind what says Michael Telling, which is very important, is how to think out of the box. Because we are used to very academic, as he says, way of thinking, and it's really important to look and to ask the good questions, but out of the box.
yes.
Even though, Franco, you're right, because all the answers are inside.
Yes.
The more we connect to this kind of country, which is very, very ancient country, with no pollution, not so much pollution as we used to do in Europe. It's the frequencies are very, very pure, and the nature is very pure, and that's why we are very quiet, and we can listen our inner answers.
And our questions are, what's the beginning of humankind? And there, right away, we will see that there are creations which are made from entities and knowledge, consciousness, but maybe this consciousness wasn't always connected with the source, so they will try to be God. They will try to create like humankind, which is a cell of God. When we are connected, we take part of this divine being. So for me, the question is, okay, where's the real one? Where do we create with our source, with our connection, and what is artificial? It's just a try. And so we are really going into it, and it's a wonderful adventure to have
Yes.
those questions.
Yes, because we feel much more close with the body and the soul, I will say, to the nature origin of the earth here, which is very ancient because it's 300,000 years ago, sorry. And we feel different kind of periods when we visit the ancient sites, which mean we have a very ancient period which is linked, as we say, theoretically with giants, and we see lots of fossils of maybe osment of giants and things like that. Why not? We have to think out of the box, of course. Then we have some dolmens, as we used to see in England and in France, and which is another period where we feel we have rituals, and it's very ancient, linked to the moon and the sun, and some specific rituals around that, deeply with the elements as well. And then we have another period which is very strange, and maybe with some kind of technology that we are not used to think about. And this kind of technology, which we feel the vortex, but we feel as well like turbines inside, who has a certain function on the body. And as you said, the human at origin, because the theory says that the human came here at Adam's calendar, for example, at the search of Michael Tellinger, and Dr. Sam also explained very well those kind of technology. So you have to check the video of each one of them, because it's really, really deep and profound, and it's like you feel like the truth when they explain that, really. And there's a lot of search with channelers and things like that, and it will be nice and wonderful, because now I'm doing remote viewing and you feel with your body, and I want to make like a puzzle, and each piece of the puzzle that we feel, because we feel differently with our sense, it will be very interesting to join all those information all together for each one of the sites, and to share those information and to find maybe not the truth, because truth is truth existing, but a sort of belief, a collective belief with a resonance that we can say, yes, that feels right now.
So what are the answers which I got so far and that can change? Yes, I believe there were giants on Earth. Yesterday we saw this footprint.
Yes.
And
So nice.
yes, all those construction with those big stones, there had to be somebody who was really stronger or
yes.
with other capacity for levitating something. So I guess there were really some giants. But when I see all those stones, and they call them fossils because they think there were real bodies, I've got this impression that was like a playing ground. So there were some co-creators, really some entities who were beginning to do something of creation.
I mean a blueprint, as we say?
Yeah, it was just modelizing things for later on do some real creations. When I saw the stones, it was like, okay, there was some clay, some
yes.
ground, and they were just fixing up something to like modelizing. But it was just a playing ground, like a school when kids will do something with their hands. And yes, we will have some forms, some structures, some shoulders and bones and hearts, and when we see all those big stones all over South Africa, it's like, oh, maybe it was holistic also, and holistic technology or creation instantly. With our mind we can create, and those entities, those giants, I'm sure they were capable to do some creations right away with their capacity inside. But for me, it doesn't look like real beings. It was just a try, just the beginning of something on Earth, to make up a field, a planet where we can have experiences.
Yes, as well as my feeling is different concerning giants, because they have a very, very sweet heart and aura and energy. Why we can explain giants, let's say, because they are very linked to ancient times and with the terrorism of Earth, like the guardians. But okay, Souh Osmanagich has a different point of view, as well as Micheal Tellinger. But what I have checked by scientists is that the Earth, the rotation and the speed of Earth rotating and the axis of Earth was totally different, and also the atmosphere was different. So scientists explain that now our human body is linked to gravity with this shape. If Earth turning speeder, then we have smaller shape, and if Earth is at the origin slower in a different axis with constellation differently mapping, then the body are really longer. So why not thinking out of the box and thinking like that with clue? But the giant was really before, and then came maybe some entities from another space.
It's a story of there are some entities, some races, some on the planets, and those are spirits. They are very intelligent. They know how to do things and create things with DNA and all this, but it's not connected with the source. And there, for me, it's the different. Where do I meet really creation which was coming out from the source, and where is those entities? They were going far away from the source, but they got all those knowledge and they want to be God, but they're not connected. So there are two stories for me.
Then after the giant came, there were guardian, let's say, like that. And we have this kind of dolmen, very ancient stone with, you know, levitate stone and things like that, with other type of guardians. And this was generating something with vortex and very high cosmotelluric alignment. And because it's a curse of gold, then gold, we know for physics, quantum, and also quantum computer, this conduct really and speed the information and light with a huge speed. So maybe those people came because they knew that there's something in Earth here which was very important for them, for their technology, let's say. Why not? And
Sure.
they came after that and put those circle stones everywhere to have the vortex and the energy and the kind of creation of human, because what we don't say, that if it's the birth of Adam's race, as Micheal says, yes, we have to create some kind of woman to birth those people. And the theory says that they were used to extract gold from those places. So it's all question. Maybe we have to get inside. I don't know if you resonate and you feel and you vibrate with those kind of information, if you feel like something like that exists, so you can share with us on the comments below what are your sensations about those things. And there is many books around the subject as well, but we'll continue today and after tomorrow and until the end to share with you all this kind of information.
I like the words of Michael Tallinger. He says, okay, you will resonate with whatever is resonating with you, and all the stuff which is not resonating, that will just wash up.
Yes.
You just let go, and every day you will resonate in another way, and the real answers we get inside in the silence. And sometimes it's a word, sometimes it's a situation, and then the puzzle will be becoming more clear for you.
Yes, because now it's a really nice atmosphere in the group, because we share all our own unique vibration, because everybody is unique in the color of his energy and vibration. And now we are mixed with people like those guys, which are explorers and ethnologues and things like that, and they have knowledge, and they have even secret knowledge, let's say, that they don't share yet. So we are mixing all the information in our body and cells all together, and we have a higher vibration or in the bus. That's very strange. We are really linked to the nature, and it's like we are opening and we hear and see things, and it's a really, really good sensation. Huh?
I think the clue is that to get the right answers, we have to connect us in our hearts, really, and then we just fall into this spirit, those quantum field, and in our essence. And then it's like a puzzle, is a piece of puzzle is with each of one, and then we get the puzzles together.
Yes.
And then we